Hey guys, James here of TCGU University, coming back at you with another deck profile from our campus championship. This week for Final Destination, a Woodman was played. This was Travis's Woodman. It ended up winning the tournament, so this deck did very well. I beat some tough competitors in my Sophidia deck and my Vicious deck. Both put a lot of pressure on it, but it still prevailed through. So let's get into it. Okay, guys, Woodman is a Chaos, Earth, and Good character. 6 hand size, 28 vitality. He has 2 abilities. E, once per turn, add 1 foundation from your hand as a cost. Add 1 foundation to your hand, as a cost. Add the top card of your deck to your staging area face down committed. Your next check to play a card gets +1. It's very strong. Because of the way his card works, you can end up with a bunch of face down attacks, and then during your attack turn, just pick up one cool one, which is very, 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 very good, especially with a couple of the combos in this deck. And then E, commit, your attack is +3 damage, which is just basically to push just a little bit harder on that one attack you hope will kill them and stuff just kind of like that. So let's put him over here. And then let's get into the rest of it. Okay. Travis's big deck is right here. 4 Let's Cut Loose. Basically, move foundations, draw extra cards. This deck really likes to just gain hand advantage as fast as possible. Is basically the style it was. So you basically get a move, either move a card you added with Nutcracker, or just you played to do whatever. Move it down for that play, draw a card, or just pick up a foundation to play later, draw a card, just net hand advantage. 3 Gateway Shuffle. Basically just defense. It's a solid defense. 2 White House. This card's very good with him. Makes all all actions get -4, even your own, which I felt like was going to hurt him in the end of the tournament, but just never did. So that was pretty neat. But it works really well in tandem with Woodman. For the R commit, after a card is added to your staging area during the combat phase, draw a card. So basically, you enhance with Woodman, pick one up, add one in, respond with White House, draw a card, and get +1 to your check. So you basically +1 off of this, and it's really, really good. 1 Shishio. It's a breaker 1, 0 mid block, 2/5 asset. Destroy 1 foundation. Your stun or weapon attack gets +2 damage. Playable while committed. R commit. After your attack is blocked, add 1 stun or weapon attack from your card pool to your staging area face down. Basically, if you block the attack, he puts it face down to pick up later with Woodman. Okay, sorry guys, I sneezed. So we have 3 Dark Cherito. Like I said, this deck just nets advantage. Either it be momentum, either it be card draw, either it be adding. It just nets super solid advantage. And then it uses stuff like Dark Cherito to multiple 2 and get good output for what they put into it. So he gives himself momentum. He has a good output that gives 6, 12, 18 damage on its own just for the multiple 2. Add that, it's 15 total with Woodman. Super strong. Then we're playing 3 Missile Launcher. Same thing. Mill to give speed or damage. If you have momentum, more speed or damage. Just good input for your stuff. Then we're playing 4 Shotgun, because it wouldn't be a Travis deck if he wasn't just throwing shotgun and things. It's still very good. Like I said, Shotgun's a very good card in general. Woodman plays it very well. Makes it a 4 for 10 if you use his ability. As well as if you put any cards in your card pool with Sense of Morals, just playing them on general, it gets damage off of that. It's just a good half block. It's just a good attack that deals half damage. That is pretty neat to pick up. 3 Velocity Hammer. I really like this card in this deck. Add 1 foundation from your staging area to your momentum as the ability. It's a 4 low for 4. It's just a solid 4 damage poke that gives you momentum for things like your Missile Launcher and your Dark Cherito. Just super good. And then for Nutcracker, like I said, just solid advantage. Gets damage and whatnot off of the ability to, if you're playing a male against a male, draws you a card by adding a card to your card pool. We play Sense of Moral, so getting the ability to do that is very nice. It's free, just free pluses. It's just good card advantage. And then the last card, which I really like in Woodman, is Deflection Swing. This just says, add a top card of your deck to your staging area face down, pick up 1 face down and add to your hand. So either if you have no face downs, you basically pick up a free card from the top of your deck. So basically it says draw 1. If not, or if you do have more face downs, you add a new face down and pick one from the abundance you have because you're trying to play Woodman to try and get a certain card you want. So like it's just super good, as well as just being a good defensive reversal piece. We're playing Under the Foundations. 1, Refusing to Let Go. Just defensive. Return something to printed. Give it -2 damage. Extend our 28 health longer. 2, Forbidden Technique. It's a 2 high with a breaker 1 on 3 diff, but basically the good play with it is flip it to get a top card of your deck to your staging face down. Hopefully it's a card you can pick up later with Woodman, or you pick up one of these and play it again to try and put more face downs in your staging area. Like I said, we're playing Sensimorals. Just a spam, basically. Combos really well with Nutcracker and the shotgun, as well as just being an easy target if you want to pick up with Woodman and get yourself a face down and just play this in a card pool without having to worry about progressive. 2 $500 sunglasses. Some of the Woodman's games go really long, so having the ability to make your opponent overcommit a little bit is very strong, as well as just having a cool 3 high block that makes sure you only take 1 damage from certain attacks like throws or like your opponent's shotguns. On to the next one. We're playing 3 Burning with Revenge. This works really well with shotgun if you need it to, or with Nutcracker by adding it and then dropping it in as a face down, and then getting the ability to either pick it up with Woodman or do something else with it. It's just super strong to give 2 damage to a Nutcracker, and then have it get 4 damage on its own because you're playing against a male character, and then just have a 4 damage for 10 thing. It's a normal meta thing, but like super easy and fun. 3 Kieran Soul. This card just basically says block, take no damage. It's no Ophidiophobia. It has no block, but most of the time you just build it anyways because it says defense. And then if you need to, it's a face down now, so you can pick it up with Woodman. You don't have to worry about losing it forever. Then we're playing 3 Passing the Torch. This card's very good. In my opinion, Travis didn't really use it to its full extent, but I understand like most of the time he didn't have to. I think this card works really well with Woodman because it lets you overextend a lot and then draw 2 new cards. So you just get to build out your entire hand, commit, draw 2 new cards, have the ability to pick up another card. It means you have a lot of versatility on defense that lets you overextend. 2 Endless Determination. Basically, when you commit it for a cost, it readies. So things like, I'm trying to think, is there even I don't think there's a cost ability in here. He's using it for the other ability. Once per turn, add 1 card from momentum to your staging area face down. So you deal something, it goes to your momentum, and then you add it into your staging area committed with this ability, and then pick it back up with Woodman. So basically, your Nutcracker touched them, or your Missile Launcher touched them, it goes to your momentum. You add into your staging area face down committed, and you pick it up for next turn. As well as just getting to get another face down and replace itself. It was really solid the one time I watched him use it, but like, man, was it really good. 4 Toughest Punk. It's another damage debuff that just flips itself to be picked up later by Woodman. Before you take damage, give it -3 to that attack, to the damage you would take. So if overly dramatic doesn't touch it, but like reduce the damage you would take by 3, pick it up later with Woodman to play again, just extend her life total. 3 Overly Dramatic. Turns off things like Punch and Judy, debuffs, stuff like that, as well as just having the ability to make sure our opponent doesn't want to go to deadlock. 1 Confronting Jetta. This works really well because like we stack momentum really fast, so getting the ability to Missile Launcher, ditch it all for speed, and then just go Confronting Jetta, give it damage is just really nice. 1 Cool and Focus to be able to block for free. 4 Keiko's Aid. After we block, +2 to their next difficulty play and attack. It's basically like a pseudo breaker 2. It's really good. Woodman's a very defensive character, and with this being a flip, it just says that you get to pick it back up later with Woodman. 2 Police Connections. Make sure our stuff doesn't get flipped. And then you can also be able to pick this up later. I don't know why you would worry too much. I guess like if you need key pieces to stay alive, this matters. But like, understandably, Woodman just says pick it up so you have it for later anyways. But I understand just maybe the one chance you need something. And then 2 Wishing Ward to get rid of our opponent's momentum, just to make sure they don't blow us out automatically. Thanks again for checking out the profile, guys. If you like this Woodman deck, make sure to try it out. Shout outs to Travis again. If you guys want to leave some love down in the comments for him, he'd greatly appreciate that. If you want to support us, go to patreon.com/TCGU University. Throw us a couple dollars there if you're able to. If not, no problems. All the videos that would be going up early on Patreon do come out a week later on YouTube, so you can watch them there. And as always, guys, stay learned.